Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Come on. 60 Maverick.
Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Richardson looking to throw this. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That is caught and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
60 Vikings. 19 tight. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
One 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Hayward forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. And they'll run with Tucker. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong.
That's caught inside the 20.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. It's Tucker. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Play action. Now Richardson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, everybody in the house had to figure that was going to be a 1-yard plunge. I know I was fooled. How about you?
Absolutely. Had to readjust my eyes when it was a play fake. Good job defensively, though, to not bite.
Too bad that didn't end the series. They still have to hold in there.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Tucker will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. He gets this to Devontae Adams. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. The Vikings at 2-7 now on the year. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After one, it's 9-0. Second and 5. Another run for Gibbs here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now for the point after. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 16, Vikings nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And Hurts going to move him around.
At the Saints' 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They go play action with Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
Phil King. Hey.
On 1st down, Hurts. This is caught by Addison. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Set.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Touchdown, Vikings! Jahmyr Gibbs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. The Vikings lead the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Richardson's throw there complete to Allen. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these 2 have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is 2nd and 8.
19 Lions.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Mike Evans, as the first half is winding down. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Hurts. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. This time they stay on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Rolling to his right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Richardson looking to throw this. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Mustang 19. 60 average. 60 average. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Richardson to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Okay, ready?
Here's Tucker. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Anthony Richardson taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Vikings 8.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And oh, he coughed it up. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. On the move to his left. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kenneth. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Devontae Adams from 8 yards out. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
73. Hey.
Hurts will throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Richardson looking to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Cut 19.
Now Richardson. The Vikings after him, and they get sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Richardson. This is caught by Evans. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On the ground, it's Tucker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's caught by McMath. Room here to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
18, pioneer.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Richardson going to change the play here.
Dragon 60.
To throw is Richardson. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Let's go now.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Bronco switch.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Sean Tucker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year, and the Saints are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Hurts. Addison hauls it in. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Addison. And he's taken down inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
18 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. It's caught here by Adams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Hurts. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 2nd and 6. Gibbs straight ahead. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. And now they'll shift things around. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73, 73. Carl up yet. Carl up yet. No.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Gibbs. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Tiger Hornet. Carl up yet. No, sir.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Touchdown! Jordan Addison from 6 yards away. And the Vikings get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
Here we go.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now it's Richardson. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 9-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Steps away. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's caught by Addison. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73, 73. Try left, get it. Try left, get it.
Back to throw here. They'll roll him out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Open man is McMath. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Tucker, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
60 average. 60 average.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action, Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some